Hello, 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 hello. Melting? Oh no! I hate it when it's hot outside. I like when it's sunny and like warm, but hot? Ugh, no. Me no likey. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? But hi, masked. Hi, friend. I'm doing pretty alright. Got my exercise for today. Oh my goodness! Yeah, definitely get a rest day after that. Also, my cat is here. Atreyu says hi to everybody. Boop. As soon as I say hello to people, he's like, yes, we're saying hello. Hoi hoi. Hi, Chaos. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Here's a boot from Ren. So how's everyone doing? Yesterday was a whole lot of work meetings. Yeah, it was a whole lot of work meetings. What else did I do yesterday? I did a lot of things on my to-do list yesterday. So I did that. And today, I talked to a lot of people today. That's what I did. And then I took a nap. And now I'm here. And I had caffeine and sugar to get me ready for today. Because we have a raid train coming at 7 p.m., which is 5 hours from now, which is terrifying. I love talking to people. Hi, Hal. Have a good luck unpacking. Love you too. I'm prepared for 2 weeks away from home. I'm terrified of the food situation. That's fair. Not being near safe foods can be scary. Well, if they have a store near where you're going, then you can just pick up some of your safe foods, or at least some of your safe snacks. It's just started pouring rain. I don't like pouring rain. Thank you for the hydrate. I like the rain at least. Well, I'm glad you like the rain. Oh, my cat's here. He's like in my lap now. I wonder if you'll be able to hear him purr. Can you hear him? Oh. There's a pizzeria close by. I might go there twice. Ooh, fun. We can get a cat and other pets in the game? Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Okay, I don't want to hear songs into it. Let's go. Hell yeah. I'm so happy for you. Could you hear his purrs? It was very loud on my end, but I don't know if my mic picked it up. If anyone would like to give my cat a little boop, do exclamation point boop, and I'll give my cat a little tap on the snoot directly from you. Like Ren did earlier. Depends if I can eat the food in the cafeteria there or not, and if a place lets me. I hope they let you. Here's a boop for Masked. Boop. You're purring up a storm today. But yesterday I was working on, so I started this new hobby that Hal's wife got me into. And Kobold Wife. And it's making magpie tarot decks, and so it's like mismatched tarot decks And I started making my own. And I started doing trades yesterday. I did my first trade yesterday for different cards. And so I'm splitting up my first tarot deck. And I feel terrified. I am so, so terrified. Because I like collecting all of one thing. And so splitting something up is difficult for me. But I wanted to try this hobby in order to, like, teach myself to, like, let go of things. And, like, not be as attached to things as I am. And so I'm proud of myself that I'm actually, like, splitting up the tarot decks and going through with it. I'm very proud of myself. Also, later tonight, for the raid train, we're probably either going to do art, music, tarot, or art, music, tarot. What was the last one? Or sticky business. What do you guys want to see after Book of Hours? Also being okay with stuff being perfect. Yeah, because I'm a perfectionist and I like things to be absolutely perfect. Which is hilarious because my stream is the most scuffed stream I've ever seen. Sticky business? It's a game. You run a sticker business and you, like, make stickers and print them. And there's a whole, like, LGBTQ DLC for it. That was alphabet soup. LGBTQ DLC. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. I know why I sang that song. I don't know much about tarot decks, but does that mess with energy? No, if you have the intention of splitting it up. So what I did is I asked the deck if it was okay with me splitting it up, and it said yes. The card I pulled said yes. So, because you're sending it on new adventures. And I have to look at it that way, as you're giving these items that might not be used otherwise a new adventure. And just because you're not the one that's having an adventure with doesn't mean it's bad. But anyways, so the Oshi train is for Pride. And so Sticky Business has, like, this whole DLC with, like, pride flags and, like, pronouns, and you can make, like, really cute stickers with them, and so I was going to do that. Or tarot or art. I was going to make sunsets based on different pride flags. And then we were going to do playing piano and singing, practicing for our Camp Chaos stream, which is going to be a piano concert in July that I'm super excited for and also super nervous. So it's going to be a piano. I'm super, super, super excited about it, but I'm also super, super, super nervous. But I've been making the set list for it for the past month, picking out, like, my favorite songs and, like, mixing and mashing them. And the set list is halfway done. As of last night, the set list is halfway done. Oh, speaking of Camp Chaos, it just came up. Okay, I've barely done anything with tarot decks. I won with the guilt I felt for actually messing with it. Oh, like, what kind of guilt? I see the tarot polycule as the other decks. Yeah, you just kind of, you're trading cards, and it's like, you mixing and matching them with tons of different people. Also, nature, you let me know when you're ready. But yeah, I am scared. I love the idea in practice. I love the idea for other people, but in practice with myself, it's just like the perfectionism and the diagnosed OCD in me is screaming. And so we're working on that. We're trying to... It's okay to be uncomfortable. And it's okay to be uncomfortable and not act on those feelings. We're learning these things in therapy. Therapy is nice and important and blows your mind a little bit sometimes with things that people think are... Other people are like, oh yeah, this is average. This is normal. This is like regular. And then I'm over here being like, what do you mean? It's like a whole like epiphany. That's the word I'm looking for. I guess nicely organized, and then I messed up, and that's... Oh! I always feel that way when I first get a new deck and break it in. The way I get over it is by shuffling it even more. So I shuffle it, and shuffle it, and shuffle it, and shuffle it. And then I do an interview spread with it. If I'm keeping the deck together. Coffee just got done brewing, so where do we... Okay. I'm nervous. Is it weird to say I'm nervous? We've done this so many times. What is my cat doing? He's making biscuits. He's trying to lay out a piece of paper flat, and it won't lay flat. And now he's curling up around it. And putting his little head in it. And making biscuits. That's so cute. That was the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Hey, nature. I know this is a weird request. Can you call me? I know this is a weird request. I know that I should be like, I just talked about uncomfortable feelings and doing the thing anyway. Hello?
Hello, you doing alright, bud?
I don't know. It's fine.
No, that's fair.
Okay, so I need to add your little thing back in here. Hold on.
That is entirely fine. Also, hello, chat. Or am I audible?
I think you're audible. You should be.
Okay. Am I audibly perceived, chat?
Can you send the thingy again? Wait. Is this it?
I can if you need it again.
Hold on. What source is it under? Is it a browser source?
It's reactive.fugi.tech.
Oh, you're here. Yeah. There you are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello! I am your resident neighborhood plushie, I guess.
Yes,
there
neighborhood plushie.
Perfect.
Yes.
I am the plushie that's on the shelf in the library as this new librarian is still trying to figure shit out.
See, I'm not even new. I'm just confused.
You are constantly refreshing yourself to a new state of being, or that's how I've headcanon that. Sure.
Yes. I put stickers on my big laptop
Yes.
the other day. It felt so bad, but so good. I put stickers on my laptop in college, and I don't think I'd be able to do it again. College me was a different beast.
I put a handful of stickles? Handful of stickers. Handful of stickles on my laptop when I used to use for streaming that are just fucking destroyed now. Just from how long I've used that laptop. So I feel like if I do get more stickers, I need to put them somewhere like that's gonna have less wear and tear of constant use. I want to keep them, but
that's fair.
Yay.
My entire apartment smells like ink currently, and I don't know where the smell is coming from.
That doesn't sound like a bad smell, though.
Well, it's not a bad smell. It's just like, where the fuck is it coming from?
Is there a rampaging squid in your house?
No.
That's having a really bad time?
It's coming from my typewriter, but my typewriter is like it's a portable typewriter, and so like it's closed up right now.
That's so cool, though. You have a fucking typewriter?
Yeah, it was my grandmother's. So it's from like the
fucking
30s
sick.
and 40s.
That's amazing.
That's her typewriter that she like wrote all her papers on for high school and college.
That's really fucking cool, though.
It is cool.
Ah. Now, I feel like I've immediately gotten outstaged in like the rustic, hipster cool shit market. Like, god damn it.
It's just naturally what I'm good at. Flips hair. They're almost all trans themed stickers. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Fun.
The masked trans having trans themed stickers? I don't believe you.
Not at all. This is such a surprise.
Like how like, I mean, with the mask, like how could you even tell?
I'm so
like,
shocked.
Yeah.
But that's exciting. That's happy. I'm giving you shit, but it's not actually shit. It's exciting.
Yeah. It is shit talking, affectionate. In parentheses.
Yes. Also, I'm drinking caffeine and I ate sugar before our stream to hopefully... Caffeine normally has the opposite effect on me, but I combined it with sugar so it would go vroom.
I hope it goes well.
You and me both.
All I'm saying is, in about like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, the sun may or may not pass out. But
yeah,
it's fine.
Yep. That is accurate. Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll have a nice 2-hour stream. And then I will take over after the sun fucking explodes. And then it'll just be Turtle System 13 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we'll be here. And
you'll take over the raid train.
Yes, I'll carry the torch for the Pride train. There are many amazing trans femmes I could pass the baton to. All of them are thirsty. I'm sure they'll be good company.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm going to pull up the game screen.
Yes, we should probably. It has been 20 minutes. We should probably start the actual game we advertised.
It would help if I actually had the game playing in the background. That would be helpful.
That's also good. Honestly, the music for Book of Hours is kind of great.
It is kind of great. I don't like how it does silence in between all the music, though.
That's fair. I like the moments of just quiet contemplation, but also I understand dead air panic help.
Yeah, dead air panic help all the time. Okay. Book of Hours. Okay. Before
I don't know if this is a. Oh god.
Do that though. I need to fudge nuggets. Pure sugar? I did not eat pure sugar, but I did eat icing, which is essentially the same thing.
Yeah, that is basically like that is a oh my god, brain. What?
Chaos 1! Okay, so Chaos, you are... Okay, what's 3 nice things about Chaos? Chaos is very supportive and a good listener, and always has nice things to say about people, and always, like, makes them feel, like, well, warm and fuzzy, and it's like a human being was a hug. A hug was a human being. There we go. That's 3 nice things about Chaos.
Heck yeah.
Okay, now
Meep is a great name.
Meep.
Chaos is great. The two together are great. I don't know who this person is. But they seem cool.
Okay, let me go ahead and do this. Nope, not new game. Continue. There we go.
Oh dear.
Continue. Not a new game.
New librarian, let's go. No.
Okay.
Alright.
me go ahead and turn up the
is
game.
Is it perchance possible to screen share into the Discord as well?
Okay, hold on. Let's see currently what my task manager is at, and then I'll be able to answer that question.
Oh, if it's like actively shitting itself.
I'm at 86% memory.
Okay.
Let's see what happens when I screen share.
We'll find out.
And what did it jump to? Oh, only 87. We're fine.
Oh, yeah. I was like, this isn't a graphically intensive game, so like it shouldn't mess with it too much. Okay. Wunderbar.
Is it paused? Okay, good. It's paused. I forgot. Okay. I still forget how to do everything. I want all the colors of the rainbow. And so the fact that I don't have all the colors of the rainbow is messing with me.
You know, that is can you get like Pride all Roy G. Biv colors? I'm not sure if you can in Book of Hours or not.
I want to. Hold on. We're gonna organize these in Pride Roy G. Biv order.
Oh boy.
What?
This will definitely make sense after we come back to this later.
Then. Wait, no. That's gonna be at the end. Nope. There we go.
Alright, I see the logic. Okay, alright. This is definitely a system of organizing. Admittedly, the colors of the cards themselves do not directly correlate always to the principle and stuff that they have. But you know what? If it works for you, perfect. And it makes you feel better.
It makes me feel better.
That's valid. Also, it's Pride Month, so fuck it. We can stand a little bit of moth, a little bit of chaos, and a little bit of gay.
Yes.
In fact, the dreamscape is no place for straight people. So this is very on brand.
Hold on, I'm also doing it for this.
The best part is I'm not going to explain why, but there is an in-canon like precedent like that. The dreamscape is not a great place for straight people.
Okay. There we go. I'm missing a green.
Yeah, do you get a green soul card? I don't think you ever do. Unfortunately.
Well, that's annoying.
I'm sorry that our isolationist librarian card game does not fully subscribe to the to the gay agenda. I don't know.
I pressed the wrong button and they all sorted again.
You could have undone it if you didn't move the other cards.
Fuck. God damn it.
I see the caffeine is already taking wonderfully.
Yes. It's making me hyper-focus on things that I probably shouldn't hyper-focus on.
Especially given the fact we're going to keep adding more cards to this.
These need to be
I should probably also advertise that I am currently on your stream. That would be smart.
Oh yeah, I need to @ you on mine. I need to change the stream title. Or if I don't feel like changing the stream title, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do... Ta-da!
Great. Perfect.
My brain can't think any more past that, which is... It's fine.
And we have chosen a very big brain game to do for success. Here's a question I would actually like to ask before we get too deep into this.
Yes.
Do we have a fallback for if and when your brain starts to rot from too much Book of Hours? I'll take that as a no. It's okay. It's fine. if your brain starts turning to mush before we get to like the 7:30 hour mark, we'll play it by ear.
Okie dokie.
Because I'm happy to still vibe and do other things, even if your brain's not feeling it.
Cool. Sounds good. Okay, I want to get these things. I want to get more of the nectar things.
Okay, alright, yes, because you want to do more gardening and plant stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Valid. So, they're the...
Hamster!
The
What's your hamster's name? Sorry, go ahead.
Fair. Hamster? Oh, chat, okay. The main thing with, I keep wanting to say Icar, that's my own writing stuff. The big thing with nectar, is that unfortunately we don't have any desks that we can easily put nectar books in. To make you know, getting the snowball rolling on getting those nectar books easier. Or reading those nectar books easier.
Lilu's so cute for a hamster.
That is a good name. But that also makes me think like there's another one called Stitch.
Yeah, that makes me think too.
And you just have another hamster that's just bright blue with 4 arms.
Yeah.
Regardless, me getting sidetracked. Okay, so, do you want me to slightly spoil for you where a nectar desk is we can get?
No.
If you want, okay, all right, cool. In that case, either we're gonna only be able to do really low tier nectar books, with what limited stuff we can scrounge get together with inspecting.
Okay.
With a little eyeball thingy. And or we hold out until we find a nectar desk to make it easier. Let's see, 8, 6, yeah. Because like if there's another 4.
Did we read this one? I think we read that one.
That'd be okay to do. We already read that one, yeah.
How do you remember which ones we read?
You see that there's a secondary like little icon next to the little mystery eyeball one.
Oh.
Yeah, mastery. Mystery and mastery. There you go.
Gotcha.
So if it doesn't show that second one, we haven't read it yet. Okay, yeah. The only one we might be able to read is the level 6 one, and we need to like prep for it.
Sorry, there's a mosquito in here, and there's been mosquitoes around my desk for the last 3 days, and I've killed 10 of them, and you might just hear me randomly smacking things throughout stream.
Nah, you're good. I getcha.
We've never had this problem before, ever. I do not know what the problem is. I'm pretty sure it's because my partner started making sweet tea on the regular.
Oh, that's slightly worrying. It sounds like they might be breeding somewhere, which I hope they're not. But
no.
Yeah, it just means something to look into and like make sure stuff is clean. Regardless.
I like how it sounds masked. I don't know, what do you want me to call you? Masked. It sounds like you're like trying to be like, she's on the market, she's single. I love that for your hamster.
Love it. Okay.
So should we open rooms instead?
Rooms and reading books. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Because now that we're kind of in like we're kind of getting into the mid game a little bit, because now we're getting to stuff that we can't easily like do ourselves with just the stuff that's in the manor. Which means either we get lucky with our rolls with weather and stuff, and or we start getting into like crafting and like rereading books.
Oofda.
And that's where things get a little more complicated. Okay, yeah, you can skip. Sun Splendor, nice. Okay.
You pick.
Actually, you know. Okay, great. I don't know if there's many places right now we can easily get more books straight away.
Or you can tell me to unlock a room that's closer to the nectar.
Okay.
But not telling me which direction the nectar's in. It'll just be like a game of hot and cold.
Okay. Let's see. The Gloomy Stair would be an easy one to open.
Why are they different colors when I highlight over them?
That actually is which periods that room was like built or renovated.
Oh. Interesting.
So like the little sword, like that's the Baronial period. You know, the blue ones, the Curia period, and so on. Like, if you really want to deep dive into the history of this place, you can see like, oh, okay, this whole place, this whole section got renovated at this time frame and all that fun jazz. Doesn't change much, like, mechanically. It's just a whole lore thing.
Pour boiling water into your sinks periodically. Clean the pipes. No way.
Oh, yeah, it could be I'm not sure.
I will try those things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess first and foremost, have we checked the weather? Have we gotten the weather card yet?
Nope. Okay, let me play so
All
we
right.
get the weather card.
That will at least point us in a direction.
Okay, we got
sun. Perfect.
Hey, look, it's me.
Hello, you. All right. The sunny weather gives us a lantern and sky to work with. If I recall correctly, I believe it's 2.
Yes.
Yep. So do we have any rooms with lantern or sky? If not,
veiled chamber.
9 lanterns can be tricky.
Nope, that's it.
Yeah, alright. So, a lantern book would be the easiest right now. A lantern or sky book.
Okay.
I also need to remember we have the spreadsheet. I need to also bring up on my end.
Oh, I could read, like, any of these. I say as I click on something that's 14.
Quickly claimed MMO, Final Fantasy 14. Let's see. The Sunrise Awakenings would be easy. That is Lantern 4. We have a number of Sky 4 books as well, if you want to go that direction.
Well, which one do I need more of?
Start simple.
So the 4 are Sunrise Awakenings. 6 is the Known Unknown Tantra. And then another 4 is the Bancroft Diaries and the Locksmith's Dream Light Through the Keyhole.
Oh, I thought... Wait, have you read Bancroft Diaries already?
Wait, we've read that one and read that one. Okay, so Sunrise Awakening.
Yeah. So Sunrise Awakenings or one of the 4 Sky Forms. Do you want to learn more about the sun?
Yes, of course I do.
Okay, valid. Sunrise Awakenings. What is this actually about?
What clued you in?
I couldn't have guessed.
Yeah.
It was called a hunch.
Yeah. Completely surprising. Got you it completely came out of left field, right?
Mm-hmm. Blindsided by the giant bright light that's in my face.
Yeah. Didn't see it at all. No perception.
Yes.
Perception 0.
Exactly. Blinded by the light. What are we doing?
You did not way to say sip some tea.
What the fuck? What's happening? Don't die.
It went down the wrong pipe.
I feel like, I'll be honest with you, I kind of like had a 30-minute power nap right before stream. That's why I didn't like immediately message. So I'm here. I'm present.
Your brain is
not drank my coffee yet. Though weirdly, I'm somehow more conscious than you at this point.
Oh, that does not bode well. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and you're just gonna sit. Okay, you're gonna sit back and watch me and cringe inwardly, and that's what's gonna happen.
Yes. I trust. This is a big ask, but I trust. You can piece together how to read a book.
That's a big ask.
All right.
Okay, I found the desk that I needed.
Perfect. You have found a lantern desk. Perfect.
Okay.
You take that.
And then I probably need Faust.
Yes, that has 2 lantern. I'm gonna check if the skill itself has lantern to it. Which we have a couple. I'll just have 1.
I'm gonna do Discipline of the Scar.
Okay.
Does that give me different things, but depending on which one I choose?
For the purposes of reading, no. It's just the number.
Okay.
You just need one more to fill in the blank.
There we go.
That does work. Oh!
Okay, and then
There are technically more efficient
while we're
ways we
doing
could've done
that, I'm also going to be farming for things.
Okay. Alright. I remember we do have some flowers already as well.
Okay, oh, I need to check which flowers I want. Okay, but I just want to do something while okay, hold on, what flowers is this?
No, I understand. I absolutely get it. Multitasking in this game is good. I just also want to bear in mind if you're grabbing, like, the 10th flower of the same species and you haven't done anything with the other 9, but we're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this one.
No death on stream, please. Not intentionally. No. Alright, and then you need a skill that has the right thing in it. Which currently is literally only right. There you go.
Boink. Okay.
Now, I will have a little side note. There are other things you can also do other than gardening at this stage for gathering stuffs.
Well, clue me in.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like zoom in on the map real quick. I want to see if we've actually like unlocked it.
What part of the map?
Check out the village. We have. Perfect.
Oh yeah, I can do this.
There's that. There's also a second area.
It's this one, right?
Both are good. Both are good. Oh yeah. You can also go beachcombing. Yes. So even if we can't invoke nectar and reading, we can do it other ways.
Okay.
Just by we're going out combing the beach. We're going out taking a walk in the woods. See if we find any cool shit. Maybe a dead body.
Oh, my favorite.
You know the usual.
Okay.
I think I have found bones before in the woods. In Book of Hours, I should say. I've definitely found bones in the woods IRL and also taken them home. But regardless.
Okay.
In fact, some of those bones are literally on my desk as we speak.
Wait, I need to start the desk. Wait, no, it's going. Never mind.
Yeah, it's going. You're good. You're good. You're good. Let it cook.
I don't know what that means. I think I know.
Basically, like let it do its thing. Let it simmer. Let You know, don't keep checking the pot. Let it cook.
Okay.
I'm apparently here both to teach you about esoteric knowledge and internet slang, both of which equally obtuse.
Yes, obtuse knowledge is not my strong suit.
Fair. Ooh, ooh.
Okay. Ooh, what did I
There's one
get?
of our first pets we can get.
I got
We
a
can get a
pet!
snick. Well, it's still a wild animal, but we can take it home. That you unfortunately can't keep a canned sardine as a pet unless you really want to. And then we have Trumpeter's Lily. I forget what you can do with that.
Okay. And then I need the desk open again so I can see what it's doing.
So I got
Okay.
another 20 seconds on that.
Wait. If light were not silent, it would be music. If music were visible, it would be light. Is that something I have to copy?
I think so, yes. Possibly. Hold on. This is Sunrise Awakenings?
Yes.
An uncharacteristically poignant mediation by the edgelong... oh god, it's Welsh. Edgelong Turog of Merioneth? Welsh name. Who later came to the Hush House under a variety of other names, often in search of some sort of fight. If light were not silent, it would be music. If music were visible, it would be light. Each day's light, Turog suggests, is faintly touched by the light of every past day. So in the light of every present day, we begin to understand something of days to come. At least this appears to be his conclusion, but he stops mid-sentence, apparently having lost patience with the act of writing, or possibly been ambushed.
I also lose patience with writing.
Yes. So this is a guy basically talking about the division between sunrise and sunset. And correlating it somehow with Edge.
Every time you say that, I'm only thinking of one thing.
Not...
I know. But I don't know how to make my brain think of something else.
It's not, no, Pride Month doesn't have anything specifically to do with edging. Never mind. There is an overlap, but we have a wild viper that you've put in your pocket.
I'm fine.
So we have a beast. He is in fact a little guy.
I love him.
If you want, you can find a spot to keep him in the manor.
He's gonna sit on the couch.
Or that. Actually, you can put him on the floor in front of the couch. Perfect.
Why won't he go there?
Or didn't like that.
Why didn't he like that?
Oh, he's basically considered a furniture piece. You have to put him in a spot that doesn't. There you go. Perfect. Now he's in the garden.
Yay!
Now, if you want to tame him, you need to do something to like make him accustomed to you.
Okay, and then I'm acquiring this...
The skill.
Yeah.
Auroral contemplations. Thinking about sky.
But not actual sky.
I mean, as in, like, the stuff above.
I got a better yellow one!
You do!
So now I need to reorganize my colors.
That's actually, I was correct on this. To know what will pass and what has passed, the practitioners of this discipline see endings and beginnings, passages and transitions in the same mode as dawn and sunset.
Huh.
There's a lot of talk about, like, science, philosophy and logic with a lot of sun stuff, so I apologize in advance.
Okay, let's see if there's another book I can read that's Lantern.
Perhaps. Maybe the None Unknown Tantra.
Okay, cool. Let's try it.
This we might have to gamba a little bit, though.
It's okay. I like gambling.
Mm-hmm. So it's a pretty safe gamba. Oh, we only have Whist left. Which just gives 1. Okay. Okay, slightly trickier game than I imagined. But that gives 1.
Ooh, this one has 2.
There you go. There you go. Now you're picking up on it. And then that gives 5. Actually, we can't get 6.
Wait.
Perfect.
What does this have?
Waiting for you.
There we go.
There you go. Now you saw it. I was like, now you saw the flashing.
It took a second, but we got there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Hi, Adam.
Barely
Welcome
had
in.
Hell yeah.
We're currently reading, and I am
No,
forgetting
that's
how to
Mantra.
read.
Don't worry, I can read for you.
Woo!
Hang on. The Carlos Garcia Sauri, the ecstatic mystic of the Pyrenees Mountains, was known to recite this in 3 languages, though he had never visited the subcontinent. The known unknown tantra describes a journey to the white door of the mansis, beyond which speech ceases. It describes a mantra which can be used at the right place and time to achieve that door. Now we're getting to some esoteric stuff.
Oops.
The light of a lantern can only ever reveal the space between the forest shadows. So, okay. This is actually one of the books you can get in Cultist Simulator.
Oh, interesting.
In Cultist Simulator, this, I believe, just gave you a little bit of esoteric knowledge, but also gave a description of a place you could actually go in the dreamscape. Literally just called the White Door, or the Ivory Door. So...
I got the
that's an
Watchman's
actual
Paradoxes.
thing in-game. Fun.
I don't know what it is, but I got it, and now I'm considering it.
I mean, it's a paradox about a man who watches. Oh boy. Ooh, there's a big description there. Oh boy. Do you want me to read this?
Yes, please.
Okay. That amber preserves and is preserved by light, that to hatch is not to die. That is the sun. There's
Hey, it's
a place
me!
beyond the world... Perhaps. There is a place behind the world called the Mansis. Deeds that would be impossible in the world are inevitable there. The Watchman, who knows all the ways of the Mansis, also knows how to make these deeds possible in the waking world. So, now this is like some blatant esoterica. Oh dear, reverse. There you go. So, how much of that makes sense?
So there's, like, a thing behind the veil, and the things that can't be done here can be done there, and there's someone that can help you pass over the veil, or pass through the veil.
Correct. And that person is the Watchman. The Watchman is one of the many hours, aka one of the many gods, you could say, of the secret history setting of Book of Hours. Oh.
I'm seeing if any of these go in any of these holes.
It's Pride Month.
Yep.
No. whenever we deviate to something vaguely suggestive, my brain's just like, Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Holes!
Yes, everyone is a goal. Happy Pride Month.
Why wouldn't it... Oh, hold on.
Yes, each one is a specific, like, school that only certain skills can be applied to specific schools.
Okay, which shapes sloped you behind the frost? The scratch you learned to...
Birdsong. I remember that was one you were interested in when we talked about them.
The sites we named are rarely named by day. The shapes we seek are rarely sought in clay. The names we claim. What's Scolopopsy?
Scolopopsy. Okay, Scolopopsy. Scolopopsy is best, to put it very simply, is like the forbidden arts.
I like forbidden things.
This is...
Happy Pride Month.
This is Happy Pride Month. This is dark. This is like the dark forbidden knowledge, and things that have been intentionally hidden. That's like possibly dangerous.
I think that all knowledge should be available to everyone, no matter how dangerous the knowledge is.
That is very lantern and moth coded. Go ahead. Knowledge and chaos, yes.
But I also want to see what it'll give me.
That one gives you Arab. That one gives you Trist.
Okay.
Trist is the one that has, I believe it's Moon and Moth. Arab is Edge and Grail.
This one gives me Close to Thread and the Tapestry Remains.
Third song follows that thread. That one gives you another core, another bit of rhythm.
I don't.
And music.
Oh, well, I could use that. I wanted to get sun things.
Oh, is it more Faust? Are you looking for, or like divine sun things?
Divine sun things. Oh, I definitely don't need metal. That's something I don't need.
Faust is like perception and knowledge, effectively. Your awareness and understanding. So putting it towards.
What's that?
Schools that. I don't know. Oh, we don't think we have a Fed yet. The part of us which walks in dreams. Bright arts speak of a shining city unbuilt. One day we might build it in the Mansis, the great house of dreams, with a foundation stone of black sapphire. This would be a great metaphor, Max. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just doing it quickly. I'm coming back to it. I just want to see
good.
all of them first, and then I'll come back to it.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, I'm going to get Fet because I don't have Fet.
Fet is not a bad one to get. You are correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and how do I, like...
There's a little assign button. There you go.
God damn it!
Oh.
I can't catch them.
Oh, the mosquito.
You didn't hear the huge slap?
I heard, like, it sounded like something fell in the background.
Yes, it was my, confidence in myself that I have fast reflexes.
Oh.
I don't have fast reflexes at all. Okay.
Don't worry, you're next to a turtle. You're in good company.
Okay. So now I have Fet.
Hell yeah! Which I think gives us... Is that Rose? Hold on.
Yes. Rose and Moth.
Yes, Rose. Which we don't have any skills that gave Rose before.
Okay, cool.
Rose is a weird one.
Yeah, we haven't come across it yet.
Yeah, we've talked about most of the others, or we've seen examples of a lot of the others. Rose is the big one we haven't really seen much of. Rose, to put it simply, I would say is like the logic side of Moth. It's more about like discovery and wanderlust compared to like the chaos and whimsy that is Moth.
I like both.
Both is good. Both is valid.
There's a reason I'm bi.
Dude, same. Fucking valid based.
Okay, it's almost morning time. Should I just fast forward to morning?
Unless you really want to try to the only thing I can maybe see if you wanted to hoe yourself out for some extra money.
Hey, you want a hole?
Happy Pride Month, everyone. Every time we get an excuse to say it.
Here, I'll use a metal. And then... Okay, I'm just gonna... There we go.
It should be done before the morning. Fingers crossed.
Damn it. It is not.
Trust the process. Trust the process. Damn it. Okay, no, it wasn't. Never mind.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We weren't using our metal for much.
Yeah, I had 2 of them, so that's why I used that.
Okay.
Okay.
We got a sixpence. Alright, so we have clouds today. Which I believe is just a little bit of moon and moth. Yep.
Yes. Do you have any moon and... Okay, so that one's 7... Okay, hold on, we're gonna start up here.
7 moon would be tricky.
9
is even
moon,
trickier.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is where it starts getting tricky. Yeah, because now we're getting to the stage where we kind of have to double back and do a lot more reading and like upgrading, and crafting and shit.
That's not the right one. Where's the...
Moon is like the light purple. There you go.
go.
Do we have any low tier moons?
We have a 4.
The 12 letters of consequence, and maybe the sea does not regret, which is 6.
We have 3 4 ones.
We've already read what does not bark.
Oh.
We already read 6 letters of necessity. Oh, we did read 6 letters of necessity. I didn't write down what the stuff, the memory was for that. Shit.
Okay, I think I want to do the sea does not regret.
That's fair. Pearl and tie it. No, am I bringing my Pearl and Tide? Happy Pride Month? No, what the fuck does that specifically to do with?
Okay, let me find the desk for it.
I think there should be several new desks at this stage. There you go.
Yeah, this one. Okay, soul. Which soul do I need?
Moon.
Trist. Then we need the clouds.
Please. The change and the longing. Do we have any moon skills?
Do we? That's a good question.
I think we have a few. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Oh, perfect.
Cool.
Now, I think we might have at least one moon tool.
We already have 4.
I think. Is it 4 or 6 we need?
6. Wait.
6. Okay. We'll be able to at least get up to 5 if we have the right stuff, and then we gamba. Okay. Do you want me to point out where it is because we've already unlocked it?
Sure.
It's normally in it's in the mat room. There's like a moon globe.
Aha!
Perfect.
Okay.
Also, hang on. Another side thing. You hear that little jingle that happened when you put that in there?
Yes.
That means you got enough aspects together to craft something. So if you didn't put a book in there, we could have hypothetically crafted a thing. But it's fine.
Should we take the book out?
Well, I mean, it's too late now. Also, it's fine. We can always, if we can get enough together for the book, we can get enough together to craft. So.
Okay.
Yeah. But that at least wanted to point that out, so at least you know what that is. Alrighty. Oh boy. Hold on.
Okay.
So we have soul bits. If we had another one with moon, what's the other one? We have orange, and then there's the gray, the beige one. Extra soul piece, which we don't have another one of. Sag.
It's
and
2 soul.
Yeah, 2 soul. Which again, I don't think we have another one that gives moon. Yeah. This Yeah, Fett gives Rose. If we had a second Trist, we could have put it in. What is Alwyn? I think Alwyn adds a bunch of random principles of a specific set. So otherwise, we just kind of hope. Oh no, Alwyn is Knock Lantern Rose's Sky. Nope. All right. Well, unfortunate. We lost the Gamba.
Okay, but we have a memory of fear.
Oh, time's still moving.
Oops.
Perfect.
Okay,
we did get a fear memory, though, from it.
This goes back in the shelf. Okay. Is there any...
I forgot this HP Lovecraft. There is a 6 scale room. We do not have the stuff to hire someone at this late a day.
God damn it.
Yeah. But we could hypothetically do a scale book. Actually,
do I have a lot of scale books?
Not many, if at all. Okay, no, we do. I just realized, did I ever write... I never wrote down the scale books on the spreadsheet.
Well...
Oh, shit, I am so sorry. I'll have to add that.
Should we do the Queens of the Rivers or the recordings from the Amphibian Abyss?
That is a phonograph. Actually, that, and also it's in a language we don't understand.
Okay.
So Queen of Rivers would be easier. A surreal contemporary play by the enigmatic Monica Medina, in which the Queens of Rivers are murdered one by one.
Fun.
Why is that a scale book? Interesting. So we're using our fear. His lantern. I don't think we have any scale skills, actually. Yeah, shit. Yeah, because we've just kind of glossed over it. So we've inadvertently left it buried, haha. Okay, well, we should at least have a soul piece, and there is also a tool that has scale.
You sure I have a soul piece? Oh, health.
There you go. Yep. And then this one, I would not put against you if you didn't remember, because it's also very small. There should be. I believe there's either one on the pail desk or up in the dispensary, or on the desk above it.
Oh, is it the bong thing?
No, not the snoodle jar. There was another one.
The hourglass?
Let's see it. It's flashing. There you go. Yes.
Okay.
The sands of time.
Are you putting it in the spreadsheet now so I can copy and paste things in?
I will be doing that. However, I'm also typing up the advertisement in my chat that I'm currently on your channel, because I keep forgetting to do that.
Okay, hold on. The queen book. You're gonna hate me. Okay.
No, it's fine. If you want to just put it at the bottom for now, it's fine.
Okay. Hi, Cinder. Welcome in. We're currently here with nature. It's nature and the sun.
The turtle and the sun. both of which are currently apparently half EP and caffeinated.
Woohoo! How are you doing? We're playing a game that takes a lot of brain power.
Alright. Do you want me to read things?
Oh, I just kind of been skipping them. I can read them. The Queen of Vistula is poisoned. The Queen of the Dinoper chokes on a fishhook. The Queen of the Tagus is burnt alive. The culprit, it transpires, is the audience. The surviving queens are directed to execute whatever audience members do not escape. A surprisingly lucid epilogue.
This is a rough one.
Suggests that the correspondence of Riverdale's with historical events does provide clues to secret histories beyond our own.
So, I was never totally sure what this was in reference to.
Oh, the 6...
However...
It's probably the 6 wives of Henry the thingy.
Actually, I think this book is older than Henry VIII. That's actually a good question. However, those are in reference to 3 real-life rivers. They're specifically in, what was it? The Nifer. Yeah. These are rivers in, like Eastern Europe. Like around, like, Ukraine, like, Romania kind of area.
Ooh, I finally got a scale skill.
Yes, Path and Pilgrim. Admittedly, a lot of, like, scale knowledge and stuff that's been, like, quote, like, old, forgotten, and buried in Book of Hours is, like, around, like, where the Persian Empire used to be. Which does include, like, the Middle East, Eastern Europe, that fun jazz.
Huh.
So I guess that's the connection? I'm not sure.
It's just getting some work done before my sister comes to visit for the night. Ooh, fun! Are you excited about it? It sounds like you're excited. I'm excited for you if it's exciting. Okay, I also have a memory for 2 rows. It's really early morning though, so it's like not even.
Yeah, we could if we want to use the memory, but then we wouldn't have the fete for tomorrow. We could stuff it in there. There we do have a Rose 6 book. The Book of the Centipede.
Oh, fun!
In the mid-1860s, one Madame Yee presented an entertainment base, she claimed, on this book. Forget if I ever meet a Madame Yee.
I'm just shoving things places. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Alright, I keep getting distracted. My attention's grabbed 3 ways from Sunway. Join for some half EB caffeinated vibing. Half vaguely coherent vibing.
Hey! I did the thingy! I can read the book!
Hey! Quick and easy. We're starting to snowball.
Yay, snowballing!
Yay! Because, like, now we're starting to get to the stage where, like, we can just kind of, like, boom, 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 like, start passing through books. Ooh, and it's raining! That is an Ichor one! Or not Ichor, Nectar!
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so once I read this... Okay. The centipede always found her way into dark places. When she was punished for it, she reacted badly. And the man says, as in Maya. But she just wanted to go...
She just wants to explore.
She better not get in trouble for exploring. She's just a little guy.
She's just a little guy. Happy Pride Month. So Maya is a location also in Book of Hours.
Oh,
Um,
something's happening.
oh dear. Oh, we have a visitor! Oh, Aladim! And a new event! Oh boy. Oh dear, another man's died in the desert. Right as we're reading about Maya. Fun.
Okay, so what do I do for him? Because currently he can't. Should I? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, he is show. We have a new because we've run out of guests for the previous affair. Pause. Oh dear. Okay. All right. We'll dress our visitor in a minute. In the meantime, there's reading. You go ahead.
The river runs through the sands out of myth and into legend. The painted river runs the other way. One is barred to the centipede now, but she finds a way back in sometimes. Yay! She doesn't always get in trouble.
Okay, so the centipede is actually in reference to another god, another hour. If we ever run into one of more proper names, for now we'll just call her the centipede. She is kind of a shit. In that she likes exploring and getting into gossip and getting into places she shouldn't be. And apparently one of those places includes the ruined city of Maya. She also has a lot of ties with like Birdsong because she's constantly like trying to get in on the fucking gossip that they're actively trying to keep secret.
I love gossip.
So like, you know, it's very very much a vibe, even though she does not know boundaries.
Oh no.
Yeah. But yes, we have Doctor Ibn Aladim, I think is how you pronounce that.
And what do you talk to him about? Do you talk to him about the affair of the dabbled rose, or do you talk to him about a book?
So, all right. Here's where here's where we get into other stuffs. So, because we've actually no. Here's the thing. We never got our. We have a bunch of. You see, we have. Sorry. My brain's scattering around a few places. Let me actually answer the question first. The best thing to do right now would be to just talk to him about the affair and then give him a book.
Okay.
He is looking for, here's a visitor looking for some occult knowledge to help him with the affair that's going on.
Okay.
That's why people come to the librarian. That's why you are a voice of occult knowledge in the world, and they're looking for your help. Don't panic. And when you give them a book that is good for the stuff they want, then they'll pay you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he wants.
Oh boy.
Try a book with us.
Talk about Maya again. Been charged to find this piebald garden in the ruins of Maya, and to pluck there a piebald rose, as a keepsake, I'm told. My patron has been generous, but she's most not merciful. Still, this quote keepsake. Oh, and there we go.
Oops.
Though this keepsake business worries me, I would like to study the matter a little more.
Okay, so I'm giving them the Book of the Centipede because it's the lowest one that matches their interest.
That's fine.
Okay.
Long ago, there were not so many colors in the world. I suppose life was simpler then, but I prefer the luxury we have of hues. Thank you, librarian.
Okay. While this is happening, there's also this.
There was an occult book we could have bought if we had the money, the spintria, but we also don't have a lot, so it's fine.
I want to do something with a nectar. I think I want to either read a nectar book or open a nectar room. Do you think reading
the nectar book will be easier?
Okay.
Hypothetically.
Okay. To Horace, we've read Shadow in the Stair. Okay, I think Shadow in the Stair is next. Okay, so now we need to find a desk.
We do not have a nectar desk at this stage.
Okay, so I just use any of them?
At this stage, we would have to inspect it. which means we have to wait until we're done. You're done.
Okay.
Stories. Because the reason we put it into a desk is so we can slot other nectar things to then be able to do it.
Sand stories.
Sand stories of wandering tribes, watchful vagabonds, and winged devourers.
Okay, now I need to put
Sure,
it in
that's fine.
here. There we go.
Actually, would the brown go between the orange and the yellow, or am I like... Am I nitpicking?
Well, it's my rainbow, but...
You know, well, okay, alright, well, no, well, sorry!
No, it's okay. No, you're probably... Okay, here. I'll put it right there for now. We'll see if it works there.
I mean, brown is just a darker orange, so...
Oh, don't get in with me about colors. The biggest arguments that me and Corey ever had, one of the biggest arguments, was that is pink light red?
Okay, now, there is also a distinction to be made between hue versus pigment. I'm also aware of this.
Because I think that pink is not light red. Pink is its own separate color. Because, like, you can't get magenta out of light red.
Okay, so...
like, light red and pink are different.
This is where it gets complicated. So, because, again, magenta... Oh, dear. My brain's jumping a few different places for reference. One is that initially, in terms of, like, actual language... red and pink would have been called the same color in a lot of older a lot of languages. But also if we're looking at like my brain, my brain is melting at the concept of pink.
We don't have to get into it. Like I said, it was one of our biggest arguments.
I know. I know. I like to overcomplicate. We have is that enough, or do we need 6? We need 6. Okay. All right. So now we gamba at this stage, unless we have another nectar book that's less.
Also, that sounds like a really fun girls' night, Cinder, and I'm jealous, and I want to join girls' night now. But that sounds really fun. What are you gonna do for your girls' night? Okay, we're gonna try this now.
All right. Perfect.
And then this one's gonna be done before that one.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, we got a bronze Sprintria. Okay. And I got his card.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Didn't, we never got, like, a contact book, I don't think. Did we?
I think we did, but I don't remember.
Okay. Check your library, for, like, a book that doesn't have a specific thing. And, or we might have left it in, the little shack outside. Maybe. We did not. We also might not have gotten it yet. Oh, no, we did! Did. Go back. I saw it on the table. No, in the shack. Right next to the T. There! It's a writing case. Okay. So, we have not touched anything with this yet, because this is technically all DLC stuff. And you see you have all of their cards. Yes, use this at a desk with your writing case and make a note of their address. So you can call these people back. You can write letters to invite them back to the Hush House if you want.
And then they'll give me money.
You can, and or you can actually pay them to teach you languages.
Oh, interesting.
So you saw, for example, the one, the one phonograph thing we had. It required like Deep Mandaic, like the orange little like language thing.
Yeah.
If we know a person who knows Deep Mandaic, we could pay them to teach us it, to be our tutor.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and or we can also invite people for tea parties.
Tea parties! I love tea parties. Probably just talk and watch some YouTube of Ultramarines and vegetarian until I... That sounds so fun! What kind of YouTube are you gonna watch? When I like to relax, I watch, like, people collaging and, like, art vlogs, and then book talk. Like, booktube. That's what I watch.
Fun.
That's, like, my go-to. Okay, let's finish.
I usually listen to a lot of podcasts and like video essays on like random trivia and true crime and such.
Ooh.
Or like cult leaders. Surprise, surprise. Here we can add another element of the soul. That immediately brings it up. What are the other two actually first? Before we do that, I'm curious. Ubi Sunt and Awen. What does Ubi Sunt give us?
Mood increases certain aspects, so it increases more of something you have.
Edge. Okay. Because those are like random ones you can just get that like. Don't.
Oh, we got it.
Ooh. Oh, this is about Donkerling. Fun. All right. What was the book again?
I forget.
SNS. Shadow in the Stair. Ernestine Peterhans records her conversations with the little darkness in Hush House's Stair Tenebris, which she calls Donkerling. Ernestine's business in the cellars of the Hush House often took her down to the Stair Tenebris, although it was avoided by every other servant. Donkerling attempted first to consume her, and then to demand sacrifices from her. Ernestine contested to bring in mice, but she became very stern when asked for a new drowned child. Donkerling claims to be imprisoned long under the protection of, quote, the deepest power of the sea. It is prone to occasional bouts of raving and howl. When it has its freedom, its patron will drown the isle. Ernestine renders most of these long speeches as... but is very uninterested in what it could tell her about the circumstances of shipwrecks. There are hints she may have been planning a salvage expedition. Interesting. This scholar lady ran into an immortal person under the stairwell, who she called Donkerling. And was like, oh, hey there, buddy, what do you want? You want something to eat? And he was like, drowned children.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, okay, I'll get you mice. And like, basically, it feels like the occult equivalent of like a rich person keeping like weird artists in their basement. If that makes any sense, does that make...
I'm very confused, but that's okay.
Okay. Ran into a weird person under the stairs, and instead of like kicking the weird occult homeless man out, decided to keep him and teach him occult shit, or to have him teach her occult shit in exchange for giving him food that didn't include children.
Oh, fun! Yay! Not feeding him children. Good. +1 to that person.
Mm-hmm.
We each build a little playlist, so it's a mix of stuff, some food content, some mystery, ghost story stuff, some history. That's so fun!
Oh, fun!
I watch, like, people making bento boxes, and sometimes I watch some, like, haunted places stuff. But other than that...
fun.
I don't watch either of those things. Ooh, sometimes I watch, like, people going to restaurants and, like, trying food because, like, I can't afford to go to the restaurants and try the food, so I live vicariously through them.
Living vicariously through them, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fair. Yeah, for me, it's like, it's just random research trivia and or, like, video game, like, lore deep dives.
Fair.
And stuff like that.
Okay, so we have two memories. One is two moth, one is two moon, and two rose.
Okay.
I don't think we have enough time to get anyone to open a room.
Yeah, probably another book. We're speedrunning through a bunch of them though, which is good. Right to the centipede.
So, oh wait, we have one nectar with memory, right?
Right. Which is not impossible to mess with, but is a little tricky.
Let's see.
Also, our health is fatigued, so like.
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
2 moon or 2 moth.
We've done 6-letter necessity. Moth M is the only other lowest moth book. Ugh. Yeah.
We could do the 12 letters on.
Intuition was a moon one.
We could do the 12 letters on consequence.
That is true. Julian Kosely's epistolary treatise on what may come after, addressed to his once friend Claude Hirsalt, the mystic and antiquarian. What happens after everything? What happens when we die?
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That doesn't freak me out at all.
You want to get into the existential dread of Book of Hours? Here you go.
Me no likey.
Mm-hmm. I mean, here at least we have a pretty, like, set, cut and dry answer for what probably happens. And then skill. Actually, what does Sickle and Eclipse give?
Okay, we have enough.
Curious. What are the stats on Sickle and Eclipse, by the way? Because I think that's the one level 2 skill we have.
We have
2 moon as well. That's
3 edge, 2 moon, 2... Yeah.
Okay, nothing. I wasn't sure if it was higher or not. By the time he wrote the letters, Kosely was identified with the oneiropolitical dream politics, worms movement, and Hirsalt with the birds, meaning roughly that Hirsalt held the order of the hours to be desirable, and Kosely held it to be oppressive. Okay. So now that's like one of the big like modern occult political things, is like basically saying whether you're a bird or a worm.
Would you still love me if I was a worm?
Would you love me if I was a worm? That has way more implications here. Many of Kosely's arguments about consequences and finality are couched on erudite and practical alchemical terms. Others appear to be thinly veiled threats directed to Hirsalt, some are both. So Kosely is trying to use facts and logic to explain why his side of the dream politics is good and his is dumb and stupid. While also talking about like death and finality, and maybe saying, "Oh, that'll happen to you one day. This isn't a threat; it's a promise."
Hi, Rata. Welcome in. Are the hours booking it? Yes, they are. The hours are booking.
They in fact are.
Are we booking them? No, because my brain doesn't work right now.
That's fair. I realize most of the stuff I am divulging into involving occult stuff is like probably going into one ear and out the other.
Yes. Sorry. Hate to break it to you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I am happy with giving anecdotes that may stick or may just like go off into the chat. I hope chat finds this interesting.
Cinder says, I would do a lot of video game lore stuff too. I didn't add any of that to the playlist though. Corey loves watching video game stuff. He'll watch like video game playthroughs and like lore things and like live streams, and then he'll also watch D&D content. That's what Corey watches. And then also the weird the things where like people like start to make like their own hut in the woods using just what's around them.
Oh, those like wilderness survival like sort of videos.
Yeah, but it's like the ones with like no talking at all, and it's just like building the things.
Yes. It's like 2 dudes like on a shovel.
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes it's just one guy,
now-
but Corey watches those that.
If it's the YouTube channel I'm thinking of, I hate to break it to you, if I hate to break it to your partner or whatever, those videos are staged. They didn't do it all by hand.
I'm sure.
Turns out. Right. Great content to just like have on in the background, but like if you're expecting authenticity with at least the one channel, not so great. There is another guy who's an actual survival expert that's pretty chill though. He's like a bearded man who does a lot of like flint napping, and like making like actual like stuff out of like old broken bottles and stuff for glass. It's really cool.
Are you sitting away from your microphone?
Oh yes, I am. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I keep turning away to look at my other monitor, which is where you I see the stream in your face, looking at chat, which means I'm turning away from my mic.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, I like girls
I
too.
The flaw.
I know you're talking about the survival videos, but I saw Rata saying girls, and then not sure which one.
I like those too.
Yeah.
Pride Month.
I went on a date today. I had a good time. We had a lot of green flags and something just didn't click, and it was nice after 6 months. Well, I'm glad that the date went well, but I'm sorry you guys didn't click.
Yeah.
But fun dating. Dating is fun.
Yeah. But is it still gonna be like a just friends thing, or is it just like a peaceful branching off? It's unfortunate, but it's fine. It happens. Yeah. Good on you for touching grass.
Yes. Touching grass and touching ass. Happy Pride Month.
Hell yeah. Well, with consent.
Yes.
I don't think it got to that stage. But unless that was part of the date, which in that case, pop off. But, I don't know where your line is, where your standards are, but you do you, boo. It's okay to touch ass. Mostly sense of humor, we clicked well, but there wasn't a certain sense of attraction. We did hug, no ass touching. Gotcha. All right, okay, cool. No, that's fair.
That is very fair.
No, that's fair.
That is very fair. I'm always the kind of person who's go after personality first and then see if you're attracted to them, not the other way around.
Correct. That is fair. Yeah, obviously, it's your list for what you find most important in a relationship, obviously. However, that is a general good ballpark. For personality first, then are they also hot? But yeah.
But you thank me for the crash course I gave him on bouldering. Ooh, wait, you rock climb? I like rock climbing in the buildings with the auto belay systems with the little the plastic colorful things that look like giant candy nerds.
In
indoor rock climbing.
Okay. At first I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh.
I like those.
It goes to show how I never used those, and I was fucking terrified of them. Of ever doing that.
Well, the reason I like the auto belay systems is because I can pass out and just fall backwards and it catches me.
That's fair. I need to get comfortable with falling. Before I get comfortable with climbing.
See, I wasn't comfortable with falling. I was just like, hey, let's just try this. And then I just started falling as a natural, step because I'm clumsy.
Fucking up, shit!
Yeah, I was just fall, and I'm like, you know what? After the 100th time of doing this, I was like, you know what? You can just fall backwards and it's fine.
I know upper body strength, so I just can't. No, yeah, most of my strength is in my shoulders and my glutes, from carrying a 70, 80 pound backpack for 6 years.
Oh, fair. I was the bag lady at school. I would come with 16 different bags on my shoulders, being like, I'm ready for my activities.
Looking back on it now, knowing my undiagnosed ADHD ass, I never cleaned out my binders, nor my and always kept everything on me because I didn't want to lose anything.
Oh boy.
So by the end of the year, my binders were bursting at the seams, and I had about like fucking like 80, 90 pounds of paper, just like toting around in my backpack. Which turns out, decent workout, but yeah, definitely not the best organizer.
I was good at organizing, but I also never got rid of anything.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say at least I could make a good back shot. But I'm like, no, brain, that means something very different.
I don't have upper body strength. I have lower body strength, and so I would hold myself up on the auto belayer with my legs.
Damn.
Not my arms. So that's what I would do. It was less about getting up as fast as possible and more about making sure I didn't fall back down.
Valid.
That's what I did. I hyperventilated on the auto belay at the beginning because you have to jump off the wall. See, well, for someone who does it, like, who's used to, like, actual bouldering, that makes sense. But for me, who started out with auto belaying, it made sense. I was like, oh, in order to not hit your head, you have to jump away from the wall. That makes sense.
Right. In an actual rock climbing scenario, that means you, like, fucking slap against, like, you swing back and slap against the wall. Probably before you hit the ground, which is not great.
Oh no, my fishing is dead. Hold on, I have to revive the fish.
No! Lurk Bait!
Let's see. Will this crash my computer? Let's find out.
Lucky for you, chat. I am the master of baiting.
What just happened? What just happened? Oh god.
Soundboard.
I am easily amused.
Huh?
It's hard to get started with weak noodle arms. I got started with weak noodle arms. But circling back, Rata's also a personality first kind of person for the most part. I just want to be friends as well as partners. With a romantic partner, yes. I guess he's just too far out of my type. Ah, dang. That sucks.
No,
I'm also be friends persons first. I met someone who thought that you weren't supposed to be friends with your partner.
Ooh.
And I was like...
Honey.
Yeah, and she, like, didn't have any long-lasting relationships, and I was like, I don't mean to be rude, but I think this is why.
I think you got taught the wrong lesson.
Yeah, I was like, you have to be friends with your partner, because eventually the physical stuff fades away.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be left with their personality.
Once you get the splooge out of your system and they turn out to be an asshole, like
yes, exactly.
That's about. Once you have post nut clarity.
Yes, exactly. And she would just like
unironically.
She would literally just like hook up with them and be like, "Yeah, it's fine, we're dating," and then they would just like never like actually cinch the deal and be like, yeah, we're dating. And I'm like, the reason why is because you aren't friends. Like, that's the whole reason. Plus, you're only dating fuckboys. And she was like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, I think you're just
What do you mean that you can't just carry that same passion and just like use your junk to carry a relationship for 5 years?
You can't carry a relationship on your dick forever, okay? You just can't.
Yeah. As much as many people try.
Yes. Boobs, dicks, everything sags, okay? And when it sags, it's got to find something else to hang on. Which is a personality. A big honkin' personality. Anyways.
And and that fills you the most.
Yes!
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
That's so sweet.
Deriding a relationship. That's so sweet.
I had to add a permitted term.
Deriding?
Yes. That's gonna bite me in the
Valid.
ass later. It's fine.
I mean, honestly, giving people the opportunity... No, I'm not going to finish the rest of that sentence.
Happy Pride Month!
Yeehaw.
I'm fine. I swear I'm fine.
Hey, we laughter is the best fuel to keep you
Yes.
keep you going.
Yes. Okay.
Gotta keep you coming. Well,
Come and going. Who knows at this point?
coming and going and coming.
I can't say these words on Twitch. I want to say words I can't say on Twitch, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, usually YouTube's a lot more of a stickler, but like if you're not saving the VOD, who gives? I mean, it's fine.
I save my VODs.
Okay, that's fair. In that case, like, you have to be slightly careful, I guess.
Let's just say my friends and I had another name for the popular gas station chain, Come and Go.
Oh. Gas station Come and Go.
That started with an E, and it was alliteration.
What? Am I...
Did you know there... Okay, first of all, did you know there was a gas station called Come and Go?
No.
Okay. There's a gas station chain called Come and Go. Okay? And my friends and I used to call it blank and evacuate.
Wait, Edge and Evacuate? No. E and E. The only E I could think of is edging.
They said it in chat. We love Cinder and Vulture Sapphic Court. Yes. The gas station always makes me giggle. Yes.
Oh my god. How could I forget? Yeah.
I
That's a scientific term. That's a clinical term. I think it's okay.
Hi, Ghost.
Nut and go, shoot and scoot. I've also heard skeet and yeet. That's a good one.
We're talking about the popular Midwest gas station chain, Come and Go.
Shoot your load and hit the road.
Yep. But hello, welcome in. Okay. Also,
anyway, nectar.
Yeah, do we have anything? Yeah. There was something that I had with nectar in it. I forget what it was. No, it wasn't nectar. It was the... I realized I had edge. I have edge. I
mean, if you're edging with nectar, I mean...
Oh my god. Because I have... Wait, what is it? Because Sickle and Eclipse has 3 edge. And one of these rooms is 5. So I could open it. I just need a person with edge, and then I'm good to go.
You can't give skills to people.
Fuck me, god damn it.
Not on stream.
Oh my god. Happy Pride Month!
Sorry, that just came out.
Oh, I guess I picked up on
that. You edge anyone?
No, I know it won't. It's so annoying.
Okay. You have to use other technique, other stuff other than you can't use your skills, which is like the most like not like fake thing here. Thank you for the shout out.
You're welcome. I just thought that people would appreciate the vibes over on your channel.
We get a little unhinged sometimes, apparently.
Apparently. It's not okay, it's readily apparent.
I believe the 2 prominent tags I have on my Twitch stream are Vibe and Blurst. So I think that about sums it up.
Yes. I have cozy and chaos. Those are the two things on my stream.
Mm-hmm. It's like ADHD, vibe, and blurst are like the three big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
This class content is intended for certain
audience,
audiences.
and they include political sensitive issues, significant prophetic vulgarity, and sexual themes. Fuck yeah, yes.
Yeah, mine says that too. After a certain point.
Because unfortunately, Twitch talking about gay people is sometimes flagged as political, which is bullshit. But here we are.
And I say the word cunt way too frequently.
For me, it's every other swear word in the book, but fair. As you know me, I swear like a sailor.
Yep. I know sailors, and I swear worse than them.
Yes. Damn, that's impressive.
I know.
Anyway. Memories, books, stuff, things.
Stuffing things.
Diet.
Happy Pride Month.
I'm glad. Glad Allie isn't here. Girl should be absolutely teasing me to no end.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go on another. Let's do more Book of Hours stuff, and then I'll go on another tangent.
Okay. Okay.
Let's get another book rolling.
So we have one forge, one moon, and one
we
moth.
have moon. Yeah, moon, moth, forge, winter.
I think I'm gonna try forge if we have low enough.
Forge is not a bad one. We do have a 6 forge book. The Vincent Inscriptions. Everett Vincent transcribed these from a cliff in Anatolia. Oh shit! Everett Vincent transcribed these from a cliff in Anatolia where he famously survived a lightning strike.
I have something!
He died 7 years later to the day. His bones, the legend has it, were hot to the touch.
I have something interesting. Lightning struck my parents' property last week, and it left a burn mark on the ground that looked like lightning.
Yo, that's sick. And also terrifying, but sick.
Yeah, because it scared the fuck out of them, because it hit, less than 100 feet from the house.
Oh.
And then their internet went out afterwards, so they're pretty sure it fried their internet.
Oh, do they have a landline?
Mm-hmm.
Like a ground line? Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
That's probably what it... Oh. Oh no, that might be expensive to pull out. But...
Happy Pride Month!
We're really getting to the brain rot territory. Everything... I'm wasting all of these jokes when I'm gonna be going after this stream to collab with with a couple thirsty trans femmes, where this is all of their humor.
You're not wasting it, you're just getting warmed up. Happy Pride Month!
Happy Pride Month! Alright.
Where's the forge desk?
Speaking of, get the desk.
Where is it? Which one is it? I can't find it.
Forge desk, check the, it's either the one with the fireplace in it, or the map room, I think.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's the one with the fireplace.
Perfect! Wunderbar.
And then...
I know in the future there are absolutely forge tools we can get. I don't know if we have any yet. Oh no, we do have them! We might have enough already. Check of pretty sure that one. Yeah, transformations.
Oh, I've already. Oh, not
and then,
master yet.
Not yet. Can't craft something. So, looking for a forge tool. Check the smeltery. The forge probably has forge things in it.
Oh yeah, who would have thought? Oh shit, motherfucker! Damn it.
That's fine. Okay.
I'm fine.
This is a word of advice. Wrong desk.
Thank you.
The room above it. I've done that too. Same desk.
I'm just like, we're gonna make it fit. Happy Pride Month.
Wunderbar. Yes. I forget when I started saying that. Actually, no, I remember when I started saying that. When I started taking German. Okay. So yeah, we should have a. Actually, I think there's like two or three. There's a. That's not a square.
That's a triangle.
There's that. I believe there's also the saw over there is an edge tool. Don't use the saw as an edge tool in real life. Not a good idea. And then the spanners.
so I can use. It won't use them up, right?
Correct. No,
Okay.
It will not use them. It would say if it consumes it. Man, these innuendos are carrying us.
Yes, they are.
Uh.
Have a good lurk, Rata.
Heck yeah. There was a tangent I was gonna go on. I can't remember now after we started doing book things. Ooh, wait. Let me read the book. Or do you want to read?
You can read.
Okay. Alright, yeah, this is the guy who got struck by lightning in Anatolia. Anatolia being fuck, where is Anatolia? Is it Greece?
That
Somewhere in
sounds
Greece.
correct.
Sorry, Anatolia is like mainland Turkey. So, yeah, long ago, the Sisterhood of the Knot recounted, the Forge loved the hour called the Sun and Splendor. The Red Grail long anticipated their union, and the Grail Priestess prophesied it. Ooh, now we're actually getting into some proper lore about what the fuck happened to the sun.
The sun better not have exploded.
Well, we'll get into it.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
Okay. The remainder of the text consists of gloating remarks by the Grail priestesses of the shaping that will come, interpolated with warnings and laments from those of the Sisterhood who serve the ring yew and especially the horned axe. Nevertheless...
Sorry.
An invocation to the Forge is included as part of the attempt to urge it onwards. Okay, so apparently... there are a bunch of priestesses of Grail, based the magic of like desire and sensation, that know about the relationship between the Sun and Splendor, which is a masculine figure, with the Forge of Days, which is a feminine figure. And apparently it didn't go well. So okay. Oh yeah. Now we can get into upgrading. Which at this point, we actually haven't. Yeah, we haven't put transformations and liberations anywhere. So actually, that's a good one to upgrade.
Okay. Oh wait,
The
can I
only
not
thing
do that?
missing